Title of the story: Nobody is perfect in life. In a quiet village surrounded by fields of wheat and mustard flowers, there lived a farmer named Summer. He was not rich nor he was famous, but he was known in the village for his honesty and calm nature. His life was simple: wake up before sunrise, offer a short prayer, work in the fields all day, and return home tired but satisfied. Water was precious in Saman's village. There was only one old well located at the far corner of the village, and everyone depended on it. Every morning, Saman walked a long distance to fetch water for his family and crops. The path was rough, dusty, and tiring, but Saman never complained. He believed that hard work was a part of life, just like happiness and pain. For many years, Saman carried water using two clay pots. They were tied to the ends of a wooden stick that rested on his shoulders. One pot was new and strong. It never leaked and always reached home full of water. The other pot, however, was old and cracked. Small lines ran along its surface, and water slowly dripped out as someone walked. By the time someone reached home, the cracked pot was always half empty. Villagers often noticed this and whispered among themselves, "Why does he still use that broken pot?" One would ask. "He should throw it away and buy a new one," said another. But someone never listened. Every day he continued using both pots. The cracked pot, however, was deeply unhappy. Each morning, as water leaked from its cracks, it felt shame and guilt. It compared itself to the perfect pot and felt useless. "Look at me," it thought. "I am weak. I waste water. I make someone work harder." One day, after many years of silence, the cracked pot finally gathered courage. As someone rested near the well after filling the pots, the cracked pot spoke. "Someone," it said sadly, "I need to tell you something." Someone was surprised, but listened quietly. "I am not like the other pot," the cracked pot continued. "Because of my cracks, I lose water every day. You walk so far, and I only bring half. I feel ashamed. I feel like a burden. You deserve better." Someone did not interrupt. His face was calm, his eyes kind. After a moment, he smiled and said, "Tell me something. When you walk back home, what do you see on your side of the path?" The crackpot replied, "I see dust, stones, and tired footsteps." "And what about the other side?" someone asked. "The same," said the pot. "Just dry land." Someone nodded. "Tomorrow look carefully again." The next morning, as they walked back from the well, the cracked pot paid close attention. It noticed something it had never truly seen before. Along its sides of the path, small green plants were growing. There were wild flowers, yellow, purple, and white, swaying gently in the breeze. Butterflies hovered over them, and bees moved from flower to flower. The other side of the path, where the perfect pot walked, was dry and empty. When they reached home, the cracked pot spoke again, this time with curiosity. "Someone, why are the flowers only on my side?" Someone smiled warmly. "Many years ago, He said, I noticed your cracks. Instead of seeing them as a problem, I saw an opportunity. I planted seeds along your side of the path. Every day, the water you lose gives them life. He paused and looked at the pot with gentle eyes. Because of you, the path is beautiful. Because of you, travelers rest here. Children smile, and my home is decorated with fresh flowers. Without you, this path would be empty. The cracked pot felt something new, relief. All the shame it had carried for years slowly disappeared. For the first time, it understood that being imperfect did not mean being useless. From that day on, the cracked pot walked proudly. Years passed. Someone grew older, his steps slower, his hair turning grey, but he still walked to the well every morning, carrying the same two pots. The villagers no longer mocked him. In fact, many admired the flower filled path and spoke about someone's wisdom. One day, a young boy from the village asked someone, why don't you replace the cracked pot now? Someone smiled and replied, because it still has work to do. Life, like someone's pot, is not about perfection. Some people are strong like the perfect pot, others are cracked by pain, failure, or mistakes. Society often teaches us to hide our flaws, to feel ashamed of them. But the truth is different. Our weaknesses often help us grow compassion. Our failures teach us wisdom. Our pain helps us understand others. Nobody is perfect in life. And that is exactly what makes us human and valuable.